you're all doing super well. So today I'm not wearing any makeup because I have an updated skincare routine video for you guys. It's gonna kind of be a combination of my favorite skincare products and then what I do to keep my skin clear kind of video. So I thought it wouldn't be appropriate for me to wear makeup if I'm trying to talk to you guys about what I do to my skin and how I take care of my skin. So makeup free, except for my one eyebrow. I am wearing a little bit of eyebrow powder because I have a bald spot on my left eyebrow. And if you follow me on Snapchat, you've probably heard about the situation. It's been going on for a while. It's really annoying. I don't know why I have a bald spot on my eyebrow, but it's there, so I had to cover it up. But other than that, makeup free. By the way, my hair is so long, it doesn't even fit in the frame. So great. I want to disclaim that just because this routine works for me doesn't mean it's going to work for everyone else, because we're all different and we all have different body chemistries and we all react differently to same products. So just keep that in mind. I think skincare is all about finding the perfect combination for you, and I think this is my perfect combination and I wanted to share it with you guys. So with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get started with my cleansers. So first up, I found this brand very recently, I'd say maybe 6 months ago. It's called Belief, and it's actually a Korean beauty brand. So this is their cleansing herb water. My camera's having a hard time focusing today. You guys see that or no? So I would say it's kind of a cross between makeup remover and like a cleanser and like a toner at the same time. I know it sounds weird, but it's really great and it smells so good. Also, my skin is really sensitive and it reacts to a lot of products. So gentle is kind of something that's absolutely necessary in all my products. So I just apply this on a cotton pad and I clean my entire face. It takes off my makeup, takes off like sweat and gross impurities from the day, and then you can either just rinse it off or follow it with like a soap cleanser. I don't always do that, but I sometimes do because I have my holy grail cleanser. So if you've seen my previous skincare routines, this is always there. It's the Purity Made Simple 3-in-1 cleanser, and this is really good for removing makeup, and it's super gentle moisturizing. It's one of the few moisturizers that effectively removes my makeup but doesn't leave my skin dry, if that makes sense. So I feel like I always go back to this. No matter what other cleansers I've tried, I always go back to this. So next up, moving on to my moisturizers. I have one moisturizer that I've been loving for the past, I think since January I started using this. I switched all my old moisturizers and this is what I've been using lately. It's also from the brand Belief. It is their Aqua Bomb moisturizer. So I got my first package of this at Generation Beauty in January and I fell in love with it, and I have since gone through one large tub and then 2 travel size ones, and then I recently bought this one and it's all ready. I kid you not, it's going down. So this smells amazing, and then the formula, I don't know if you guys can see, but it's kind of a gel cream. It's not a thick moisturizer. I'm gonna show you guys. It's like a little gel, and if your skin is oily or if you don't like heavy moisturizers, this is a really good option because it actually does a good job of moisturizing and it's not heavy. Smells amazing. I think I already said that, but it does a really good job without being super heavy and without being greasy. So great for summer, great for oily skin. My skin isn't even oily, but it works really well for me, and I've been using it for a while now, so I definitely recommend this. So next up, I feel like I have to include this one product, another moisturizer, just because I always go back to this in times of need. It's my Josie Maran Pure Argan Oil, and this is just organic argan oil. Pure, nothing else is in here, and this is really good for super dry skin in winter. I definitely need something heavier than a gel moisturizer because my skin is really dry, so this is really good for that. This is also a really good multi-purpose product, so for split ends, for your cuticles, for dry patches. And I also forgot to mention, this is really good anti-aging properties, which is something I'm kind of starting to worry about as I approach my 23rd year of life. Okay, so moving on from my moisturizers to my kind of random products category. So I have a mask that I wanted to share with you guys. It's by the brand Laneige. Now, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's their water sleeping mask. I had never used a mask in my life until I used this, and I am a changed woman now. This is amazing. I had a really stressful year, and my skin really reflects when I'm stressed or when I'm tired or when I haven't slept. It gets really dull and it gets dry and gross, and I get under eye circles. So this did such an amazing job at reviving my skin whenever that happened. I can't even explain how much I love this product. I love it so much, more than I have loved a product in a long time. It smells amazing, by the way. It's also kind of a gel consistency. And the way this works is you put it on your face before you sleep. It's not really, it doesn't feel like a mask. It's more like a heavy moisturizer. So you slather it on before you go to sleep, and then you rinse it off in the morning. And I kid you not, your skin will transform from dull and dry and disgusting to glowy, dewy, amazing baby skin in the morning. And I didn't think it was possible, but I really, really love this product. Next up, I have a SPF product. I used to just hands down avoid the sun and think I was okay, but now I know that you're actually being exposed to sun rays even if you're not under, like directly under the sun, and it's really important to use SPF protection, especially if you don't want to age before it's time for you to age. It's super important. Now, I was really bad with moisturizers with SPF or with sunblock or sunscreens just because they usually like create a white cast on your skin. Same with foundations or BB creams that have SPF protection. It's just really annoying to me, and I was bad at using them. But I recently found this product. It's by Murad, and it's their Invisiblur Perfecting Shield. I would describe this as a primer more than anything, so it's kind of a 3-in-1 thing. It says it treats, blurs, and protects. So basically a primer that has SPF protection in it. And what I love is that it's clear, so it doesn't create that weird white cast I was talking about. I've been actually really good at using this every day, whereas with other products I wouldn't use them, so that's a really good sign. Also smells really good, so I highly recommend this. So this last product I want to share with you guys might sound a little weird, but hear me out. I feel like it's something that everyone needs in their skincare routine. So it's Vaseline or petroleum jelly. So I have really sensitive skin, as we've established in various points throughout this video. I react very badly to a lot of lip products. I can't use chapstick. I can't use that Burt's Bees lip balm I used to love, but now I somehow react to lots of lipsticks, lots of lip glosses. But there's just one thing that works wonders on my lips, and it's petroleum jelly. I hate having dry lips, and it happens very frequently, and this is the only thing that will prevent that from happening. I just put this on before bed every night, and it's pretty great. So Vaseline, it's like magic. This is also really good for dry patches and maybe underneath your eyes. I wouldn't recommend it as a moisturizer for your entire face because it could clog your pores, but it's really good for dry patches and amazing on your lips. Good for like cracked heels, really dry skin like elbows and knees. Amazing. Everyone needs to have Vaseline as part of their makeup kit. So that's actually it for my skincare products, but before I go, I want to share a few tips and tricks on how I keep my skin clear. So first of all, I want to say that I feel like skin is affected by 3 different factors. First of all, your genetic makeup. If you have good genes in terms of skin, you won't really have to do a lot to keep your skin clear. And then second factor is the products that you put on your skin. So what I just showed you, if you keep your skin clean, the kind of products, if they're not clogging your pores, etc. And then the third factor I would say is how you take care of your body, what you eat, what you drink, and if you work out. So based on that third factor, my first tip is to drink a lot of water. If you're hydrated, you're going to glow from the inside out. That's like the #1 beauty tip that I have for everyone, is to stay hydrated. Under eye circles, dull skin, it can all be fixed if you're drinking enough water. Second is to try to eat clean. So lots of fruits and veggies, drink vitamins to supplement your diet if you feel like you aren't getting enough nutrients. Your skin is also going to reflect whether it's getting enough vitamins and nutrients and what you need to function. Your skin, I feel like, is an indicator of your health on the inside, and that sounds cheesy, but it's true. So my last tip kind of has to do with how you take care of your body. It's to get enough rest. If you're not sleeping 7 or 8 hours, depending on your body and how you everyone's different. But if you're not getting enough sleep, again, your skin is gonna be dull. Also, never go to sleep with makeup on. I can't stress how bad that is. I feel like I've fallen asleep with makeup on 2 times in my life, and both times I've broken out the day after. So do not go to sleep with makeup on, and make sure you get enough sleep. Anyways, that was the last tip that I have for you guys. I'm gonna go now because I feel like this video is gonna be really long. There's probably nothing I can do about it at this point, but I'm gonna go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave me a thumbs up down below, and in the comments down below, let me know what your favorite skincare product is. Are there any products or fun masks, you know, kind of things that you think I should try? Let me know down below because I'm always down to try new skincare products. So I hope this video was helpful and fun to watch, and I hope you learned something from it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I send a million kisses your way, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!